Hi, I'm Callan Walker, your host for Marketing for Your Future, where we talk with expert marketers from across the country and learn ways that they're innovating the marketing industry. Today, our guest is Nick Constantino from 680 The Fan in Atlanta. Welcome, Nick.
Hey, how are you?
Good. We're so happy to have you. And welcome to the program. I know that you guys are in Atlanta and celebrating your last year's World Series win. So, congratulations to you
Yep.
all.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. I'm a big baseball fan as well. I'm a Cardinals fan, but was definitely happy for the Braves last year when they won it.
Well,
So
ironically, the Cardinals are the second biggest radio network in America. The Braves are number one, the Cardinals are two, and we duke it out every year for who can get more affiliates. So we beat you guys this year.
okay. Well, I'm glad that you could roll off of last year and do that. So
Thanks.
congratulations. We have those 11 World Series to keep us warm. We're doing all right. So
All right, there's your shot. Shots fired. I got it.
perfect. Yeah, I'm also a big Jack Buck fan. So all good. So tell us a little bit about your role within the radio station and how you guys have had to really, reinvent yourself these last couple of years.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like most, COVID forced a quick pivot. We were sports radio. There were no sports, and there's nobody in cars. So we kept coming to work, figuring things out, and we invested in some digital infrastructure that we probably should have earlier that we didn't. And what came along with it was a brand new way to market the station, sell the station. Data, all this new data was coming in, and it coincided with the Braves World Series. Just for some context, we did to date this year, we've already done 8 million streaming sessions just on our app. Those numbers, we would have never even fathomed we were doing that kind of numbers when we were envisioning this all. So just for idea scale, it really is substantial, and a good portion of our listening audience has switched over to digital for many reasons.
Yeah. Well, that's great that you finally were kind of forced to make the switch. I know you're not alone. A lot of companies that I talk to and businesses, it sort of pushed them forward in a direction that they eventually would have had to go in, but sort of
Sure.
move that along faster. So baseball being, probably the oldest game in America, and one of the things that I've treasured growing up, but not everyone wants to sit and watch 2 hours worth of content or listen to 2 hours worth of content. So how have you guys been able to make, broadcast and radio into something that advertisers want to purchase and purchase time with you because it's worth their dollars, but then also for your listeners to enjoy that time that they're, giving you?
Yeah, look, I think baseball, the intimacy of baseball is really important, and that connection with the announcers really works better on radio. We have young kids that are, falling asleep with the baseball game on because, like you said, maybe they can't commit to 3 hours, but maybe while they're going to bed, that low volume audio is what's going to get them to bed. We have people who will put the video game, the stream on, and then sync their audio off so they listen to the radio commentators. So I think that there's a new space for audio in the marketing mix these days. I think there's a resurgence in audio because you can do multiple things at the same time. But we've really found that just those old school radio commentators really were more in demand than we thought they were. It's just how you package them and put them in front of people. And the advertisers, they like it even more. One, because it's that theater of the mind. You're creating imagery in people's heads as opposed to kind of shoving it down their throats with TV, where they're visioning what you want them to. Radio, you allow them to kind of envision what they want to, and that green grass and the ballpark and memories with your parents. I think baseball lends itself really well to audio.
I love all of that with, like I said, I'm a baseball fan myself and have fallen asleep to Jack Buck many nights. One of the things that I think that we as marketers have to adapt is that short form content. So taking maybe a highlight reel or things and putting them into, 30-second soundbite. What are some ways that you guys are finding that you and your advertisers can take advantage of those in marketing?
Yeah, well, some of it's natural, right? Like an inning is kind of a compact version of a game, which leads itself well, again, to snippets and audio. But you're right, different calls of the game, breaking it down to 30-minute best of, maybe taking some highlight reels of some video and combining it with the commentator's audio. Really, what people want is an intimate connection with the players and the commentators. So because of the way our rights deal work, we are able to get some more intimate moments with current players, with ex-players, that really you feel like you have that personal connection. And that's what's important. It's important for local radio. I mean, people don't catch enough about the Braves like they want to on ESPN. So giving our local fans that ability to take small chunks of information and content really has gone a long way. Social media certainly helps with that. But it really, what's important is that personal connection with the team they love. And the Braves are one of those teams. They're just in the lexicon of sports, and they always will be, which makes that job a lot easier.
Yes, I definitely understand that. So, thank you so much for being on the show today with us.
Thank you for having me.
Great. And if you want to learn more about 680 The Fan or Nick, you can look at it on their profile on dailyadbrief.com. And with that, I'm Callan Walker, and I will see you next time, and have a wonderful day.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.